This is the time, now is the place. You're watching Xhale Yoga, and my name is Daniel. We are out here in the Nowosphere, deep in the heart of the yoga capital of the universe, Austin, Texas. Let's practice some logos vinyasa. Let the day begin with discipline. Find an easy seat, ground the base, elongate the spine, elevate the crown to its fullest expression. Leave the palms open to receive, close the eyelids, turn inward, and begin to study breath. With each inhale, experience as it flows through the within. With each exhale, releasing distraction. Reducing reaction to only inhales, only exhales. 5 more on your own. Two. Then at the bottom of this exhale, you can flicker the eyes open. And for the rest of this exercise, we will be connecting breath to movement and a flowing, at times rigorous meditation. Palms reach out, shoulders back. Inhale, swing the palms over the crown, big stretch. Exhale, comes to heart center, Anjala Mudra. Repeat, palms reach out and sweep this inhale over the crown, palms connect, lengthen. Exhale, comes down. One more, just like this, palms reach out, like the wings of an eagle, we soar even greater. Exhale to heart. Let's stretch the side body, float the left palm, and then let's lean to the left, maintaining an equal base as you tilt, removing any bend from this right elbow, maximizing the stretch here from the fingertip all the way down throughout the side body. Then contract the core, tilt the heart towards space, draw this right shoulder back, plug it in. All things deliberate throughout this exercise. 2 more breaths. I'm going to count it off here so we can flow together to the opposite side, happening in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Two. And then at the bottom of this exhale, you can press both palms into the air, reach up, shake it out, squeeze the navel, inhale. Exhale, shift forward to a tabletop position. With palms shoulder width distance apart, knees hip width distance apart, untuck the toes, rotate the eyes of the elbows, slightly forward, begin to activate the breath, engage the core, drop the belly, lift the gaze, cow pose. Exhale to press, curl, round the spine, cat. Inhale to lower the heart, float the tail, Bidalasana. Exhale, round the spine, create space, Majarayasana. Take several more rounds of cat and cow to the pace rhythm of the inhale, followed by the exhale. Welcome, everyone. Then after 3 cats and 3 cows, return to all 4 pillars, solid, firm foundation here. Let's extend the right palm forward and the left heel back. Press through the heel, lengthen, strengthen, breathe in. And on the exhale, listen carefully. We're crossing under, right elbow connects to the left knee. Inhale to reach forward, extend back. Exhale, elbow to knee, curl. One more just like this, extending forward, reaching back, hold, freeze, bend the left knee, then take the right fingertips, take a big, wide circular stretch, reaching for the lateral edge of the left foot as you rotate the heart 45 degrees up to the right. Press the forefoot into the palm. And bring awareness back to the left palm. It is your primary pillar of support for 2 more breaths. And then at the end of this exhale, carefully release the bind. Reach forward, extend back. Exhale, table. Take a cat, take a cow, reset the table. And then from all fours, extend the left palm forward, right heel back, long and strong. Exhale, crossing under now, left elbow to the right knee. Inhale, reaches forward, extends back. Exhale, elbow to knee, curl. One more, just like this. Longest straight line of energy yet. Hold it, freeze it, bend the right knee, and the left palm is going to take a big heart opening stretch, reaching for the lateral edge of the right foot and tilt open to the left. Two more. And at the tail of this exhale, carefully release the bind, reach forward, extend back, exhale, back down. Find the foundation, tuck the toes in, breathe in, extend the hips upward. Breathe out, downward facing dog. First one of the exercise, organic movements here, stepping into each heel, bending into opposite knee, finding what feels natural here. Option to shake out the head or wag the tail, sway the hips, or find cobra in the spine, pressing firm into the palms, drawing the heart closer to the thighs. Stay connected and flow with the movement. Then on this next inhale, shift the gaze forward and rise into the tops of toes. Then with straight legs, navel in, small steps, walk forward to the top of the mat. Then fold, Uttanasana, ragdoll variation. Reach for opposite elbows, surrender the weight of the crown. Option to maintain a soft bend or a deep bend in both knees. Allow the torso to sway back and forth to the breeze and rhythm of your inhales and exhales. Stay here or option across the forearms at the base of the nape, reaching for opposite shoulders if this serves you for 2 more breaths. And then at the tail of this exhale, carefully release the bind, lower the fingertips, hollow out the belly, and on this next inhale, begin to unravel the spine one vertebra at a time to equal standing. Samatahiti. Finding our roots here, connected at the soles, distribute evenly as you stand up straight with the shoulders back, narrowing the distance between the navel and the spine. And on this next inhale, reverse swan dive, palms soar above. Exhale, spread the wings and fall forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the palms, step the right toes to the back of the mat for runner's lunge. Let's build this foundation. The asana begins at the sole of the left foot, left knee, left heel, vertical straight line. Fully engage the right leg as you plant the right palm, contract, twist, and reach open to the left. Revolved 8, crescent moon A. And on this next inhale, the left palm's going to dial to the back of the mat, half circle. Exhale to dial the palm forward for runner's lunge. Plant the right palm as you step the left heel back and stack it side plank to the left. If the wrists are tender or arm balances aren't available to you, this is okay. You may stagger the feet for balance, come down to the length of shin, or even forearm, as long as the core is active and the hips are elevated. Your side plank is good. Breathe in. And exhale to soften the left palm down to a plank position. Top of a push-up. Firm line here, hips, heels, crown, look forward. Press firm into the palms to get the most rising action from the arms. Breathe deep. And on the exhale, slow motion, grounding the heart, untucking the toes, leaving the elbows against the ribs as you sweep the heart from the floor, baby cobra. Exhale to ground, soften. 2 more, lift up, baby cobra. This time, removing pressure from the fingertips. Use the strength of the lower half to stay elevated. Breathe and lift. Exhale to ground. 1 more, just like this time, rising into the fingertips. Walk them to the corners of the mat. And on this next inhale, either halfway lift, baby cobra, or if you have full cobra available to you, this practice, extend the arms completely. Keep the neck elongated for a full cycle of breath. Exhale to ground. Reach at the fingertips beneath the shoulder blades, elbows come back to the ribs, tuck the toes, engage the core, and on this inhale, press up, firm line of energy, Kumbhakasana, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog for 3 breaths. Shift the gaze forward, please. Bend the knees deeply. Step or jump to the top of the mat, then fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise. Hollow out the belly, palms reach out. And let's raise the vibration. Palms connect, lengthen through the torso. Exhale, lower the thumbs to the third eye. And bow forward in service of your practice. And lift up halfway, flat spine. Exhale, plant the palms. Now step the left toes to the back of the mat and find the foundation. Rooting down through the left toes, maintain a solid vertical base. It is from this base we shall construct a myriad of cosmic expressions, planting the left palm, contract, twist, and reach open to the right. Parivrita Astra Chandrasana, A. And on this next inhale, the right palm is going to dial to the back of the mat, half circle. Exhale to carry this palm like a Ferris wheel into Anjaneyasana. Plant the left palm, step the right heel back, side plank to the right. One more slow side body breath into the base. And exhale, lower the right palm back down to a plank. Challenge here to draw in, drag in, sip in the longest, slowest, deepest breath of this day. Then on the exhale, slow motion, either baby cobra or freeze at low plank chaturanga, untucking the toes, pressing upward facing dog, legs active, knees hover. Exhale, downward facing dog. So this set of actions is the vinyasa for this exercise. I offer a bunch. Challenge yourself, accept them all, or skip them as necessary. Shift the gaze forward, please. Bend the knees deeply. Step, arrive to the top of the mat, then fold forward, Uttanasana. Clown in over here. Inhale to salute the sun. Palms reach out this time. This time, interlacing the thumbs, creating resistance. Locate the center. Draw the biceps back by the ears. Melt the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe in, slow, deep, full. Exhale to flurry forward. Take a bow, Uttanasana. Lift up halfway, flat spine. Exhale, plant the palms, step or jump back to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. And move through this vinyasa. One inhale, upward facing dog. For one, exhale, downward facing dog. All right, friends, it's that part of the day where we put our minds together and figure out just who let the dogs out. By shortening the stance, walking the palms toward the toes far enough to make heel to earth contact. And for the next 3 breaths, explore the space beneath the skin. Connect to the body mind. The body is the unconscious mind. It is here, look, listen, feel. What does it say? And from this space, continue to walk the palms all the way to the back of the mat, folding forward. As you squeeze the navel in, bend the knees deep, sink the hips low, hover the palms. Then on this inhale, extending the palms over the crown. Utkatasana, chair. Exhale to sink and squeeze. Then breathe in. We are compressing organs. We are activating metabolism. We are stimulating digestion. Then on this next exhale, can you sink a little deeper? Can you squeeze a little more firmly? Then breathe in. Exhale to dive forward. Fold. Inhale, lift up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, lower the palms and walk them forward back to your regular downward facing dog. Sun salutation V. Tilt the hips back. Next inhale, raises the right heel high, 3-legged down dog. First 3 breaths, press through the heel, rotating the forefoot toward the mat. Where can you lengthen, straighten, sharpen? Next 2 breaths, bend the right knee, rotate the hip, right over left, while maintaining equal pressure into the palms. Breathe in, extend the right heel, point the toes, engage. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose, curl, shift forward. Breathe. Inhale to swing the right heel back to space. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose, curl, shift forward, then step forward. Anjaneyasana. Prepare the foundation, engage the center middle, and then give rise. Crescent warrior. With each inhale, expanding as prana floats each exhale, revising, settling the foundation, achieving buoyancy, connected to the deep strength, the deepest strength. I have the power to lift yourself. Then on this next inhale, reach even greater, squeeze firmly. And on the exhale, W the arms, tilt the head back, extend the heart up. At the bottom of this breath, reach up, grow. Exhale, W the arms and lean back. One more just like this. Reaches you greater than ever. And listen carefully in the exhale, we're dialing the left heel down and opening up into warrior 2. Hips open, right knee is in a straight line over the forward facing toes. If for any reason the knee is tilted inward or off kilter, proper form, this is what you do. Take the right sit bone and press it inward as it presses the left one away as you lunge forward, creating this invisible line of energy from heel to arch. Turn the front palm and reach up, peaceful warrior. And on the exhale, listen carefully, we're gonna cartwheel the palms down, frame by frame, left palm rotates with the left toes, runner's lunge, as you step the right heel back 3-legged, then descend halfway as the toes follow and float you through this 3-legged vinyasa. One breath for one action back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Or as I like to say, DFD, side B, yeah, you know me. Next inhale, extends the left heel high. Ekapada, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Second verse, same as the first. First 3 breaths, find your fullest expression. Next 2 breaths, bend the left knee, rotate the hip. Inhale, extends left heel, point the toes, prepare. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose, curl, shift forward, freeze. Inhale to swing the left heel back to space. Exhale, knee to nose, curl, shift forward, step through Anjaneyasana. Prepare the foundation, engage, then give rise. Astra Chandrasana. Stay fierce. Stay focused. This next inhale, reach to the sky, squeeze the center, and on the exhale, spread the wings as you hinge forward, flipping the palms, interlace the fingers, press the palms, then extend the fists below the tailbone, lifting the heart, tilt the head back. Option to stoke the Kali Mudra, extending the index finger, wrapping the thumbs. Imagine there's a string pulling you up from the heart into the cosmos for 2 more breaths. And at the tail of this exhale, carefully release the bind, circling the palms back over the crown. And on the exhale, we're rotating open into Warrior Two. Turn the palm and reach up, Priparita Virabhadrasana. Exhale, rainbow the palms down and take a vinyasa. Step back and flow with the movement. Downward facing dog. All right, friends, we're gonna repeat this sequence again. This Sun B, this time 1 breath, this time 1 motion, this time 1 breath per 1 action. Here we flow. Shift the gaze forward, please. Bend the knees deeply. Step or bounce to the top of the mat, then fold as you squeeze the navel in. Bend the knees deep, sink the hips, hover the palms. Then breathe up, extend into chair. Exhale to sink, squeeze, then breathe in. Exhale to fold forward. Lift up halfway, flat spine. Exhale, vinyasa. Plant the palms, step or jump back and flow. 1 breath. 1 act. Downward facing dog. Next inhale, extends the right heel high, 3-legged. Exhale to step it forward, runner's lunge. Solid, firm. Inhale to expand, lift up, crescent warrior. Exhale, open up, Warrior Two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, spin the palms down, vinyasa, flow. Downward facing dog. Next inhale, extends the left heel high, 3-legged. Exhale to step on through to the other side, runner's lunge. Inhale, give rise, Astra Chandrasana. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, Priparita Virabhadrasana. Exhale, Vinyasa. Downward facing dog. All right, friends, let's take a short break here. Child's pose, Balasana. Seal the base of the hips to the base of the thighs to the heels. Extend the palms forward. Give the third eye a little down here, or reach the palms behind you, left open to receive, or option to stay seated to heels like a thunderbolt. I'll take a sip of water. That was a very shaky sip of a screwdriver. I'm just kidding. But I know you all can see the orange juice in there. All right, new friends, we're doing yoga here. New friends, old friends, I speak each level in this space. Option to follow each cue carefully. Option to listen to what speaks to you. Option to tune this out and go with the flow. Just hang out. This practice belongs to you. For any reason you find yourself disconnected or chasing the breath, proper form. Take a resting posture until you're ready to dive back in. All right, shift forward, please. Downward facing dog. From down dog, shift forward to a plank position, solid, firm breath. Breathe in, exhale, soften the heart, grounding to Sphinx. Walk the palms forward, spread the fingers apart, forearms stay parallel, elbows an inch in front of the shoulders, forefoot active, knees hover. Friends, and lift the heart. We saluted the sun, we established the foundation, but thou shalt not pass the core. The core is a source of your physical power. So tuck the toes, engage, and extend the hips up in a firm line form plank for 60 counts beginning now. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sigh it out. Ground the heart. Lower the chin to the mat. Align, keep the forefoot active into the mat as you take the palms to the base of the spine, flip them, and release the fingers, then extend the fists over the tailbone for this locust expression, hovering the forefoot. Dare to breathe. Option to stoke the Kali Mudra. One more inhale lifts you even greater. Exhale to carefully disengage. Replace the palms beneath the shoulders, elbows in, and press the hips up to the back to the heels for Thunderbolt for Vajrasana. So this is a good alternative resting posture as opposed to child's pose. You come seated at the heels, cupping the palms, sit up straight, shoulders back, core active always ever, in here, out there, but especially out there and in here. From here, shift the hips to either side, extend the legs forward. Staff pose. Distribute evenly along the base. All things deliberate, always setting the foundation. Sit up straight, shoulders back. Reach the palms forward. Keep the arms plugged in, and we're going to extend the shins parallel to the floor and to the ceiling, but point the toes, draw the shoulders back, keep the neck long, and look straight up. Navasana, boat pose. Exhale, lower to a hover, freeze without pinning the shoulders, without tapping the heels. Express the lungs and breathe up and lift, high boat. Exhale, low boat, hover, freeze, chill, and wait for it. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat, 3 out of 5, leaving us with 2 more. Here we flow. Number 4. Exhale, lower to a simmer. Now, friends, on this last one, how many fibers can you activate? How slowly can you articulate this high boat expression? And exhale, lower to a hover for 10, 9, point the toes, 8, scissor kicks, 7, 6, or find angels in the carpet, free falling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Disengage. Sigh it out. Reconnect. Wait, what's that I heard? You want more core? Oh, well, I guess since you asked, I mean, this is your show. Keep the legs long, keep the palms, arms elongated along the side body, face down, big toes together to touch. Squeeze the central medium. Then on this inhale, legs come up the wall, pose. Exhale, lower 1/3, then breathe in. Exhale, lower 2/3, styling and both profiling. Breathe in. Exhale, lower to a hover without tapping the heels. Do not tap. Inhale, legs up the wall. Exhale, lower 1/3. Breathe in. Exhale, 2/3. One more. Breathe in. Actually, it's not one more. Exhale, lower to a hover. Side out. Now there's one more round. Legs up the wall. Inhale. Exhale, lower 1/3. Breathe in. Exhale, lower 2/3. Namaste, namaste. Breathe. Exhale, lower to a hover for 5. Point the toes. 4. Lift the shoulders. 3. Pilates pumps. 2. And 1. Disengage. Left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly. Bend the knees, walk the heels inbound. And then just sway the knees to and from. Reconnect. Next challenge. We're going to traction the palms to the base of the thighs. Then begin to start rocking and rolling your frame up and down the length of the mat until one of 3. Sukhasana is brilliant, or gain enough momentum to roll to equal standing mountain, stand straight up, or maybe instead you want to roll, cross the legs through to chaturanga, taking a vinyasa. All levels means choose your own adventure. And then we're all going to meet standing in the center of the mat. So as we transition from segment to segment, we reestablish the base. So find a strong, sturdy mountain expression. Then from here, reverse one dot, palms circle above. Exhale, thumbs to heart center. Let's practice some balance with tree. First, rising onto the left toes, knee comes forward. Then we're going to open the knee over to the left. Then one of 3 to plant a tree, heel to the low calf, or drag the heel all the way up to the thigh crease, or take the half lotus bind over the right thigh, pressing the palms, creating a straight line of energy from the crown to the sole of the right foot. Find a drishti, a point of focus, so you can tune out and tune in. Only inhales. Only exhales. And from here, we're going to grow the tree branches high above as we extend the left knee forward. Keep the heel flexed as we draft the knee and thigh parallel, reaching for the interior edge of the left foot. Siundi Gyan Mudra on the right hand side. Natara Janasana, dancer's pose. So stay here, or option to press the forefoot into the palm as you're extending forward and reaching up. Concentrate. And remember, my friends, failure is always an option because failure is always informative. For 2 more breaths. And then exhale carefully. Step down, shake it out. You guys that are in here every day, is it getting easier, getting better? I mean, for newer friends, or if you only take this class like once or twice a week, think of it like a big block of ice in each session. We're just shaving away one more layer of articulation. All right, mountain. Reverse swan dive. Lower the thumbs, Anjala Mudra. Now we're rising onto the right toes, knee forward. Open the knee over to the right. And then 1 of 3, rinse, repeat. Vrikshasana. Avoid resting the heel onto the inside of the kneecap. There we go. For obvious reasons, right? Then from here, grow the branches. Extend the right knee forward, keep it flexed. Then draw the knee and thigh parallel, dancer. One side may be unlike the other. Two more breaths. Whoa. If you fall back out, get back in carefully. One more breath. Oh, I'm running out of time for this correction. Exhale, step it down. All right. Nice work. See, I got too cocky on the other side. It catches up with you. Once you think, you got to separate your ego from this, because once you think, oh, I am annihilating tonight, I'm crushing, brings you back down to earth. All right, let's step to the top of the mat. And let's reverse swan dive and salute the sun one more glorious time. Exhale, flurry forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the palm, step back to down dog, or take a vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Main course, daily bread. Here we flow, tilt the hips back, extend the right heel high, Ekapada. Exhale to step it forward. Anjaneyasana, solid, firm foundation. Spin the left heel down, lining up the right heel to the arch of the left foot as if you're going to balance on a tight rope. Then crawl the left fingertips forward. How gracefully can you expand? And fan, open, warrior 2. 5 breaths, 5 points of light. Number 1, there's a deep lunge in the right knee, toes forward. For number 2, a fully engaged left leg, lateral edge parallel, or a slight inner hip rotation of the left. For number 3, shoulders and hips are squared forward. 4, a straight line of energy from fingertip to fingertip. Then number 5, crown elevated to its fullest expression, drishti flowing just past the right middle finger. Turn the palm, reach up. Peaceful warrior, but stay, hold, freeze, breathe deep, lunge, inhale. Exhale to spin the palms to a 12-6 position, extended side angle. Option to rest the elbow to the top of the thigh above the knee. Option to hover the forearm to the inside of the right ankle as you extend this left palm to a 12 o'clock position. Noon or midnight matters less, unless you have an alternative expression, perhaps the 45-degree variation, creating that straight razor-like line of energy, or maybe even a bind behind the spine, or even bird of paradise. Side angle is the peak posture for this exercise, which means we are here for 2 extra breaths. Birds and vines, you're in a time zone of your own. Extended side angles. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath in. Always remain for the breath of out. Because at the bottom of the exhale, we rotate back up to warrior 2. Exhale, sigh it out. Lengthen through this right leg, shift the hips back. Arms stay parallel, setting up for Trikonasana, triangle. As you surf the upper half forward and dial the palms into a vertical line. Take up space. Imagine you're carrying a large canvas, ding, 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 through a narrow corridor. Stay connected, be the observer, not the actor, and you'll see that triangle, side angle, warrior 2 and reverse warrior all share an identical vertical base. 1 more breath. And at the bottom of this exhale, rotate the palms back up to our horizontal line and spin the heels over here to the left for our 5 points of light, Utthita Tadasana. With both feet forward, lateral edges parallel. First 3 breaths, sparkle, shimmer, shine, take up space. When you do, your frequency increases, your esteem levitates. Then from here, seal the Gyan Mudra, index fingers, thumbs, spread the wings wide, press the heart forward, squeeze the center middle, breathe deep. And on the exhale, a wide-legged forward bend. Prasarita Padottanasana, flip the palms, interlace the fingers, then extend the fist north toward the crown. Option to stoke the Kali Mudra. And maybe over time, perhaps experimenting heel toeing wide enough to make contact from the crown to this earth. Stay connected, and perhaps even discover a speck of rest at the bottom of this position for 2 more breaths. One. And then at the bottom of this exhale, carefully release the bind, lowering both palms to the earth, connecting the thumbs in a straight line. Stay low. Hover the palms an inch. Then spread the wings a mile. Then on this inhale, we flare back open to our 5 points of light. Woo, says who? That's right, the nature boy. Breathe in. Then spin the right heel to the front of the mat, and without seam, step into warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, circle the palms down, vinyasa. Flow with the movement. Downward facing dog. Side B. Extends the left heel high, 3-legged. Exhale to step on through Anjaneyasana. spin the right heel down, lining up the left heel to the arch of the right foot as we're going to balance on the paddleboard and crawl the right fingertips forward and spiral open warrior two. 5 breaths, 5 opportunities, 5 inhalations expand you, 5 exhalations revise you. Where can you deepen, straighten, sharpen? Turn the front palm, reach up, Praparita Virabhadrasana, but stay for the exhale, maintain the deep lunge, 90 into the left knee, breathe in, look straight up. And on the exhale, rotating the palms back to a 12 and 6 position. Uttita Parsvakonasana. Birds and vines, do the things. The ability to observe without evaluating is the highest form of intelligence. Extended side angles. 2 more. One more. And at the tail of this exhale, rotate the palms back up to warrior two. Exhale, spiritus. Lengthen through the left leg, shift the hips back, setting back up for triangle. Clothesline the upper half forward and rotate the palms back to a 12 and 6. I just realized that we are coming up 2 more days. It'll be a full month of this every evening. Two more breaths. And at the bottom of this breath, lift the palms back up to a T, spin the heels over here to the right, back to our 5 points of light. Now keep in mind, friends, that right and left may vary from me to you, from segment to segment, because I'm one part mirroring as I'm conducting a class, or I'm also trying to face the camera. So let's go ahead and not take the feet too wide, right? Like mat width distance apart, heels in, toes out. And then let's circle the palms overhead, breathe. On the exhale, Malasana, Yogi Squat, we sink. Elbows to the knees, if this is new school, but if you've been here before, like a bunch, drop the base, press the palms, connecting the elbows to the inside of its respective knee. Oh, and this is standing posture. So the hips are low, but the spine is elongated, crown elevated to its fullest expression. And here's the secret. Keep the center pelvic cavity squeezed to get the most engagement, to be able to lift higher. And from here, hover the palms forward, just draw awareness to where the center is sending you. And now from here, press the palms down, extend the hips back up. And let's just unravel the spine and come back. All the way up, breathe in. I just heel-toed a little wider. Maybe you do want to also. And on the exhale, let's drift the palms down to the thighs. Sink low, look forward, breathe deep. Exhale, lower the left shoulder, gaze over right. Stay hold. Then use the palm to press it, twist it, turn it, torque it. Then bend, it. And at the bottom of this breath, return back to center. Full deep body breath. Exhale, lower the right shoulder, gaze over left. Stay. Hold. Breathe. Deepen. 2 more. And And at the bottom of this exhale, return back to center. Seal the Gyan Mudra, these things right here. Then on this inhale, we're gonna rise on up, expanding open onto the tops of toes, like a exploding star. Breathe in, whoa. And on the exhale, we're coming down into goddess pose. A lot of hip opening right now. Sink low, align the spine with the crown, be the burn. Option to rise into the left toes, no pressure, no hurry. Option to rise into the right toes, no problem, no worry. Option to fan the flames of this phoenix over the crown. Breathe deep. Exhale, feathers down, heels high, hips low. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. 2 more breaths. And when you're ready, carefully lower the heels back to the mat. Return all 10 toes forward, folding forward, hovering the palms an inch. Spread the wings, and then we Ric Flair back open to our 5 points. Breathe in. Spin the left heel to the front of the mat and step into warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, last vinyasa of class. Express yourself. Downward facing dog. All right, let's cool down. Tilt the hips back, extend the right heel. Setting up for half pigeon. Exhale. Draw the knee forward, rest it behind the right wrist. As you drape the torso over the thigh, extending the left leg behind you, toes untucked. Palms and elbows inbound. Find the center. Press up vertical pigeon. Glance over the left shoulder. Make sure the foot is straight. And exhale, resting pigeon. Walk the palms forward to the forearms. Extend completely. Give the third eye head down. I try not to give my third eye too many downs while doing these classes because me putting my third eye to the ground means my mouth, the mic just goes directly into my mouth. It's horrifying. Three more breaths. And then when you're ready to reanimate this pigeon, one feather, one quill at a time, retraining the palms back beneath the shoulder blades in a vertical line. Tuck the left toes, engage. Then press up and extend the right heel high, Eka, Pada, Adho, Mukha. Bend the right knee, stacking the hips, organic movements here, clockwise, counterclockwise, or otherwise. If you have wild thing in your practice and want to flip your dog, hover the right palm, then turn the torso over to the left while extending the hips upward with the right palm reaching forward, facing up. The left palm is the primary pillar of support. Give it awareness. And then when you are ready to rotate back over, how many fibers can you activate? How much articulation can you express? Extending the heel into extended side plank as you rotate over into a three-legged down dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog, or bonus, logos, vinyasa. Next inhale, extends the left heel high, three-legged. Half pigeon. Draw the knee forward behind the left wrist. Drape the torso. Extend the right leg. Palms and elbows in down. Find the center. And then press up. If I find the center too much, then my microphone becomes a Tootsie Pop. And it's horrifying. Vertical pigeon, glance over the right shoulder. Can go to sleep. I'm just going to pray for y'all now. It's my apartment. Non-believers can't hurt me here. They have to accept my prayers. Three more. And just as mindfully as you operated on its opposite, begin to reanimate one strand by one, by one, by one. Tuck the right toes. Engage. Prepare. Then extend the left heel back to space. 3 legs, bend the knees, stack the hips. Restorative actions. Stay here, or Kamakarasana. Hover the left palm, then turn over. Wow, dang. The right palm is where it is at. Now imagine you're at the bottom of the sea. How slow can you flow? How many ripples can you create? How much transformation can you ignite combining a single breath with one rotation? 3-legged down dog, breathe in. Exhale, DFD. Or bonus logos. Downward facing dog. Shift the gaze forward. Step through to a seat. Legs come forward. Staff pose. I'm in a comical mood tonight for sure because I'm on Instagram and I see some of you experimenting, taking other classes on Zoom, which is great because number one, I like to hear what you like about other instructors and stuff like that. But don't worry, guys. I know that no one is having more fun than we are. Sit up straight, shoulders back. Connect the fingers and the thumbs. Open the petals of this lotus. And then reach up and grab for your dharma. Exhale, a seated forward bend. Reach for the ankles, lateral edges of both feet. Or take the peace fingers to the big toes and flex yourself forward, bringing awareness back to the core. The more firm you can squeeze the core, deeper engagement you're going to get. I will say this though. I don't know if my classes, the public ones, will ever be the same after this. I'm addicted to the freedom. When you're ready, you can carefully disengage. Gotta step up my game. There's competition. Well, does that mean you're gonna give us brand new flows? No, we're gonna do the same flow every freaking time. But the jokes may be looser. All right, let's take the wide-legged version of this. Part the heels, keep the heels flexed. Always reestablishing the base. So basically the legs are about a 90-degree from the center line here. And then squeeze the core, lift the heart, and then just using gravity, hinge forward. Option to take the fingertips, traction forward. Option to take the peace fingers to the big toes, flexing you forward. I want all the people in this chat that like routine, that like just steady routine. Like you, when you go see a band like REM, you know, you want them to play Radio Free Europe like the original way, like the record, not some weird acoustic mandolin version. You guys get it. You're crushing. And from here, you can carefully disengage. Draw the soles of the feet together for Baddha Konasana, which is butterfly, reaching for the pinky edges of both feet, drawing the heels toward the root chakra as you lift the heart like a shield. Squeeze the bandhas, so the molar bandha, the pelvic floor, you want to pull up, Uddiyana bandha, which is behind the navel, draw in and up, or you can always keep the core engaged and turn this into a forward bend by shrugging the shoulders and pressing the elbows into the calves. And then from here, you can draw the knees back and extend the legs forward. Hover the palms, and then in slow motion, we're going to carefully make our way onto the shoulder blades. Keep the arms along the side body, palms face down, bend the knees, walk the heels toward the toes, knees hip width distance apart, setting up for bridge, Setu Bandhasana. First by exhaling any remaining wind from the lungs, then inhale to extend the hips up, pressing the palms into the mat, or interlacing the fingers and extending the fists, tucking in one shoulder, then its opposite, the rising and sinking of the belly breath. If you still have the bind, to be kind, rewind, and soften the spine. All right, friends, we have time to take bridge again, or if you're ready for relaxation, you can draw the soles of the feet together. For Supta Baddha Konasana, recline butterfly, draw the heels toward the root, left hand heart, right hand belly. Or if you still have some energy within, screaming to get out, we can practice wheel. So I'll cue for wheel, or take bridge again, or chill. Wheel goes like this. You return the soles of the feet back into that bridge-like position. And before we do anything or lift off, always bear in mind, and wheel, try to avoid going heels in, toes out. It's the most common misalignment that I observe as an instructor to the underinitiated. All right, then from here, you plant the palms beside either ear, elbows come up, shoulder width distance apart. Exhale first, then inhale to extend the hips upward. And then you can press up and raise the crown. Option to reconnect the top of the crown, or extend the arms completely and the hips up for wheel. Urdhva Dhanurasana. Keep the breath even. And then when you are ready to come back down, carefully tuck the chin, softening the shoulders back to the ground and the spine softly. Then from here, draw the knees into the heart and give yourself a firm squeeze. Reaching across the shins for opposite elbows like a tiny little package. Tuck the chin. Point the toes maybe. If you want to take happy baby, you can reach between the knees for the lateral edges of both feet with soles upward facing, body sinking, surrendering, dissipating, and disappearing into the mat. Into that long forgotten space, free of care. This is the final posture for this exercise. If there's something I didn't think of or get around to, go for it here. Otherwise, when you're ready, you may fan and expand, open. And to your final relaxation, extending the arms and legs the length of the mat, heels to the corners, leaving the palms open to receive, keeping the shoulders grounded so that the heart stays elevated. This is your corpse pose. Shavasana. As we complete the cycle for this exercise, this practice, it begins again with this next inhale, the first new breath into the new Nowosphere, the space where life is only ever lived. Send this awareness throughout the body, energetic. Let this light illuminate the heart space as it outflows, then inflows, passing through the throat chakra. Send this awareness into the third eye, into the pineal gland, the seat of intuition. Then reanimate by extending the palms beyond the crown. Long good morning stretch, point the toes, lengthen. Engage the core as you bend the knees, draw them inward, take the palms, align, and roll over to the left side body. And from here, pressing back up to an easy seat as we conclude this practice the same way we began. Thank you for sharing your practice with me and for the gift of your presence. Thank yourselves for stepping into radical action on this destinationless journey to become the greatest of all time. And all the things only you are qualified to become: the longest, strongest version of yourself, the most generous. Guys, we've been getting a little more loose in here. About 10 or 11, 12 days in this, I was getting loving criticism from some of you saying they could use a little less script and a little more off the cuff to make it more personal. But then I'm like, guys, I wasn't exactly born with a filter, and the one that I have was kind of like constructed in adulthood. All right, I mean, the script keeps me safe. But you guys are great, and thank you for sharing Xhale with your friends and connecting this with new friends. So take this energy into your evening. My name is Daniel. Good karma. Namaste.